Roosters in the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good start as the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Chicago Bears. Christmas Eve to all, and what a good year we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Chicago Bears. A happy Christmas Eve to all, and what a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. From his end zone, Wilson. That is up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Right in the air is Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. The open shot is incomplete. So despite this defense, they know that they have to move their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put on themselves is we want to be the teams to end that streak, and what's working in their favor. A winning streak on the other side, sometimes it carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to go perfectly as well. Let's just get it together.
4 yards to gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You look at this Bears defense. This unit has struggled really good against the pass rate, number 21 in the league.
I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
This defense looking for a first down. This is third down and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Mahomes. And the Cardinals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. Here's Walker to start the drive. Yardage should be backed up to the 24.
Negative plays on first and second down. That's something to be wary of as this game continues.
Sticking with Walker. And he hits tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute it. And then guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. They rally to make the tackle.
They're going to try and throw. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. It doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Three tight ends to the ball game here on first and 10. Mahomes going to throw. 27 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the Bears are going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, it was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Joey slide out and kick off after the touchdown. Davis Jones down from his end zone. Decision to bring it out. He's up and making good. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up down 3rd and long. Motion man right is Rice. Down Cunningham. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in. First down. Will be playing there on 4th and long. Walker now at 1st and 10. He's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for 2nd down. Second and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's going to be this cold, I don't want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to get out of bounds right at midfield. Second catch for the day will wind up a first down. Running left is Walker. And he'll push yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The running lane's definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15.
Huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards. When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Let's go now. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bears nothing.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Give to Walker on the read option. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's Cunningham. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer. But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Here's Cunningham from the gun. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him. And we'll step aside for a moment. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Throwing is Mahomes on third, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check.
They'll run the toss to Walker. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Cunningham. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Hurt. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. 19 tight.
On fourth down, Cunningham. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Easy.
Now it's Mahomes again. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. 57 yards.
57-yard gain. First down, Arizona.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 6. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Cunningham. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Sly on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 21, Bears nothing. Joey Sly set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Chicago. 57 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cunningham to throw. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 2-yard line.
Check smash, check smash.
Again, Walker. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Mustang 19.
Cunningham looking to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Chase Claypool in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From his end zone, Wilson. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. Let's throw in a broadcaster cliche, shall we? Both teams looking for a gift on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. This is taken around the 12. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
He's going to look downfield for Henry. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look downfield for Henry. This is caught inside the 15. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jones. On the move to his left. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Touchdown! Allen Lazard. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone.
Velus Jones on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. DK Metcalf. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Cunningham flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. DK Metcalf. 30 yards. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Bears are right back in this football game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Oh, and that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught at the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw. Cunningham. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
18, Pioneer. Say hurt. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Street. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Got his man, Okonkwo. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. That one caught by Rice. Touchdown, Bears! Rashee Rice from 13 yards out. And the Bears have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From his end zone, Wilson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Mahomes now on first down. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. And again, it's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And he'll just throw this one over the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Cook now off the read option. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And it's caught. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The long drive last time out for this offense. He's got a man, complete.
Yes, down by a touchdown. They needed a big play here quickly, and they got one. And now, plenty of time. No need to panic, but you do need to move quickly.
He's back to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know it's...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that's an aggressive shot to take. They definitely need a touchdown, but now you paint yourself into a corner because it's 4th down. And if you don't get a conversion here, that could be the end of the comeback.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that should just about put this one in the win column for the Cardinals. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mahomes going to throw it here. Caught left side, it's Beckham.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. That catch for his career is number 589, so 11 away from 600, but it also right now ties him with Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff.
And we remember Fred Biletnikoff well because of the way he went about his business in catching the football. And we're seeing something similar here. Someone who runs precise routes, has excellent hands, and knows how to get the ball to the end zone.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Eluding the pressure right. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a first down. And that's a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Mahomes to throw. He completes it to Beckham. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. To throw is Mahomes. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now